Okay. Alrighty. Every time I get on camera and I get to moving around, my necklace mess up. All right, we're going to give my peeps a little time to pop in the house. Because everybody's doing their thing. What is this coming on? I was slow. What time is it? Because I'm the one late. 9 o'clock. They probably thought I wasn't coming back. All right. Come on in, Queendom. Queendom, come on in. The Queen is live. Let me make sure I'm live. John Travolta. Grease. That's what this is. This is Grease. All right, let me turn that off. Let me turn that off. Oh, my hair is so cute. Thank you for that thumbs up. This is Grease. I knew it. This is Grease. So I definitely had to mute that. Oh, this is a good one. At what cost would you content creators, YouTubers, go to grow your channel? Oh, somebody, who is this? Chit-Chat with Coteria is live. That's gonna be a good one. We back, Tropical Punch. We are back, and we are doing Q&A, questions and answers. So anybody got any questions? Anybody have a particular topic they want to talk about? We about to chit chat. But first off, let me tell you guys what the Queen is doing for the holidays. The Queen is granting wishes, okay? So this is my Make-A-Wish box. Okay, this is my Make-A-Wish box. If you have a wish that you want granted, it must be a need. That's the only stipulation. It must be a need, not a want. So, like I said, if you want some Jordans, because that's the hottest thing out, and you just want it, we ain't granting that. If you need some shoes and you put in the Make-A-Wish box, I need shoes, my daughter needs shoes, my son needs shoes, my mother needs shoes, then, and you give us your sizes and all of that stuff, we're going to try to make that wish come true. Now, if the person that's donating, let's just say Tropical Punch. Let's say Tropical Punch says, Gina, I want to grant one of the wishes in your box, and she happens to get your wish for shoes. It's her choice if she wants to get you some Jordans, if she wants to get you just a nice pair of gym shoes or a nice pair of shoes or boots, then that's what it is that you get. But we're granting wishes over here for a need, not wishes for a want. Hey, Terry, I have not seen you and I don't know how long. You know, I just love you to death. But I know you've been going through a bunch of stuff because, girl, I've been in the clouds. I've been in the clouds and stuff. But I love you and thank you for stopping by. Thank you for popping in over here. Is this for Christmas? Yes, this is going to be for Christmas. But I'm starting it now. Usually everybody waits until like after Thanksgiving, or they wait until October to start. I'm doing it now. I love you more, boo. Let me. Oh, I got ring the bell. Let me ring the bell for my girl Terry. I love her. You know, being over here, coming over here, the one thing that everybody know, Tropical could tell you, and everybody else know, I'm not a follower. I don't go with the crowd. I don't blow with the wind. I loved you before everybody and all that mess and all that, and I love you now. So I just want you to know that I don't listen to what other people say. I don't fight, because you know me, I've been out on these streets alone. When everybody was against me, I can't say at least two people stood by me, and one of those persons was Tropical Punch. Tropical Punch was one of the ones. Gina, stay up. We love you. We not going nowhere. Literally, I had like a handful of people that stuck by me and that was with me through my storm. So I just want you to know I'm with you through your storm. I don't care about what other people, I don't give a damn about that mess. I don't care about none of that. I don't listen to none of that. I've always liked you and cared for you, and I still love you for you. So you welcome over here anytime, mama, anytime. With that being said, yes, Tropical, I'm doing the Make-A-Wish for Christmas. So those of you that I'm about to type in my business number and I'm about to type in my email. All I need in order for your wish to go in this box, I just need a name. It could be your YouTube name or something, but it has to be something that you can prove. You can't just tell me your name is Blow Joe, okay? Just because you wanted to go in the box and it's got to be a name, because I need to prove that if it's your wish we're granting, that we're actually granting it to somebody, okay? So I need your name, your phone number, your email, and your need. That's all we need. Name, phone number, email, and the need that you have. You're going to email it to me. You can text it to me, and it's going to go in here, and then I'll let you guys know the date of when we're going to grant the wishes. The other thing is the 50-50 raffle. The 50-50 raffle is all you do is buy a raffle ticket. You could buy one raffle ticket. You could buy up from one raffle ticket up to 10, we'll say. From one ticket to 10 tickets. And the person that we draw or pull, they get half of the raffle winnings. So if the raffle is $500, if it gets up to the jackpot gets up to $500, then the winner will get $250. The other $250 is going for the homeless. We're going to try to I want to try to at least put one person into a home where they don't have to worry about security deposit or first month's rent or food. Those are the main necessities you need when you're moving into it, and personal stuff. I want us to be able to supply that for at least one person. So if we could get the 50-50 raffle up high enough, we could do that for a family. We'll cover the rent, first month's rent, security deposit, food, and personal things like toiletries, and things like that. So you will be a sponsor. Tropical Punch says she's gonna be a sponsor. Yes! See, we already got one. And I literally, like I said before, when I on the other platform, that I have some people that already I've spoken to about this already, and they are going to be sponsors, and they're going to be on board. So one of them is my manager, one of my old managers. She says she definitely wants to be a sponsor. I got a couple of other people that I network with. They want to be sponsors, and then we got other people that's give. So all you got to do, viewers, is just give me your wish. That's it. You don't have to pay for nothing. You guys, excuse me, don't have to buy tickets. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is send me your wish. Then, like for the 50-50 raffle, if you want to be a part of that, then you have to buy a raffle ticket. And that is going to start, the 50-50 raffle will start Friday, and it will go on, usually I'll probably have it go on for about 2 days, maybe 1 or 2 days. And then we'll do it again next Friday, and so on. So just like when I used to do the cash out parties and we used to do the other raffles, remember we used to do them every Friday. So that's how we're going to do that. God bless you for your heart to help people. Thank you, Terry. Thank you. Look, all I could say is I know what it's like being out there on your own and not having any help and support. And it's even harder when you're out there on your own and you have babies, you got children. So I know what that's like, and it's no fun. And it's even more worse and horrible when you don't have family, you don't have a mom, you don't have nobody that can support you. And so you look for things. You start looking for hustles. You start looking for ideas. And look, I used to be up in the bed just like I'm in my bed right now, on my comfy pillows and stuff. Now, after the kids would go to sleep, and we would be in that hotel, and I would be up just trying to think of different, God, what can I do now? Lord Jesus, how can I make this work? What can I do to make more money to get us out of this situation? And I told y'all, wasn't no shame in my game. I worked, I got up, I went to my property management gig every day, and then later on, and I did foot fetishes, and those foot fetishes got us where we are today. And let me tell you something, that's a hustle. Anybody got questions? Anybody got questions? Well, I'm going to answer your question. That's a hustle I still do. I will never give that up. It does not cost nothing. You're not doing nothing. It's not. All you're doing is a fetish. And now it has grown. It has grown. Thank you, Lil Wayne, Penn brother. Thank you, baby. And it has grown to where now I do hand massages to help those that get arthritis and stuff like that. And people all the time ask me, Miss Gina, what do you use on your face? What products is it that you use? This is a 52-year-old face. Yeah, I still, I got a little puffiness and stuff going on, but this is 52 years old, and I have I can get as close to the camera as I can. Ain't no craters in my face. Ain't no splotches. Ain't no nothing. So I want to help others with that has issues with that. So now my boutique, not only do we do foot fetishes and stuff like that, but if you need a hand massage, if you need a facial, we do facials, we do hand massages, we do neck massages and feet. And thank you. Thank you, Terry. You are beautiful yourself. I appreciate that. Look, I'm 50. I'm an old honey. I'm an old queen, and ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But let me tell you something. I know one thing. I give these late 20, 30-year-olds a run for their money, because every time I step out and I go somewhere, somebody is, and I tell them my age. Just this job now, the other day, I told them, they was like, Gina, you in your 50s and you got 9 kids? This is what they just said. I said, yep. And let me tell you something. Another thing, Terry, my teeth ain't perfectly straight, but I got all of them. They all mess. I did have 2 pulled. I had 2 pulled on, one on this side and one on this side I had pulled out. But I can thank God. Let me knock on some wood, okay? Let me knock on some wood that I have my own teeth. I'm not pulling them out. They ain't going in a jar. They ain't going in a glass. They are mine. I brush them, I floss, I do what I can. And at 52 years old, to be able to have 90%, hey, Belle, you back, baby? To be able to have 90% of your very own teeth, that's saying something good. That's why I say these hoes on here, they can't say shit. Terry, they can't talk about us. Can't talk about us. Can't say shit about us when we got our own natural hair. See, mama, I wear a wig because I want to wear a wig. I wear wigs because I like wigs. And I don't like damaging my natural hair. Okay. But I can show my natural hair and still look good. These hoes wear wigs morning, noon, and night. They ain't washed ass. They ain't did nothing. They get up, they get in front of the screen with that same dingy, dirty ass wig on, same ass clothes on, spend hours and hours and get up here and talk about somebody else. That's what I have a problem with. That's what I have a problem with. And then they quick to want to bring out your truth. But they ain't never talking about their truths. They get mad at me, Terry, because let me tell you, ain't shit for them to tell about me because I didn't already, it's out there. If it's something, I'm not ashamed. I'm 52 motherfucking years old. Let's just get something straight right now. Y'all ain't got to go looking for shit up on me. And I didn't already put it out here. Okay. I ain't ashamed of anything that I did, and I will do it again to take care of my children, to help out my family. I told you I came from nothing. I went through everything. You know, I don't do wigs. I wear braids too. Remember, y'all, I had my goddess braids in. So I love the braids and stuff too. But we have to learn. We have to learn to not be ashamed of our past. That's why they called it a past. We have to learn to not be ashamed of it. That's what you did in the past. That's what you did. That some of us, that's what we had to do. Own up to it, move the fuck on. That's why it's in the past. You don't look back, you don't worry about it. It's gone. It's deaded and it's gone. Now focus on your future. What is your future gonna bring? I'm focusing on my future. I'm working my ass to the bone so I don't have to work no more because I have a goal in mind. My goal is to get this transport business up and going. And once I get this transport business up and going, my sons are gonna run it. My sons are going to be the ones that is going to be taking care of that while their sisters do the paperwork, run the office, the home front. That's how we do things. See, the women, we take care of the business. Okay. And the boys, the guys, the men, they go out there and they do the labor of it. We need to teach more. Y'all know what I heard Rick not Rick Reed, but what's that rapper guy, the big guy, I can't think of his name. They were talking about, you know how all the stars they do the Sweet 16. Well, he wind up gifting his son a Wingstop. He said, I'm not buying him no cars, I'm not getting him no fancy stuff. He bought his son a business. Rick Ross, thank you, Belle. Thank you, Tropical Punch. Rick Ross, for his son's 16th, and he said, now you a boss. He said, now you a boss. You a real boss. Honey, he bought the son a business. He said, now it's up to his son to grow that business. Same way I did. Y'all remember Angel's birthday party? We started Angel's lip gloss, thing, business. She wanted to do her lip gloss. She fell off. I said, but this is your business. This is some. I told her she had to keep it up. You have to let me know when you need more inventory. I'll buy you more inventory, but I ain't gonna run your business for you. So that's why y'all haven't heard me mentioning Angel's lip gloss. Angel's lip gloss business because she hasn't been on it. And I know she's been, she's been really busy because she was with graduation and she was really excited. But now she's coming up she'll be 15 on her 15th birthday. So no, I'm going to gift you a need. What you need, what can grow, not what it is that you want, because we all want a whole bunch of stuff. But I love that. I really like that Rick Ross gifted his son a business and told him, now you a boss. Now you got to make that grow. You got to make that happen. More of us. More of us. That's what we need to be teaching our children. That's what we need to be teaching them. My nephew just started a transportation company. He just bought a Porsche for his business and he put it online. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's amazing. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, let me see. You finished it?
Yeah, it's the back. Mark Aiden said hi.
Hi. What's HOC?
Hoko, homecoming.
Oh, that's what it's. Y'all know, I don't know these young terms. Oh, okay. That's a cute little nickname for it. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah. I like. You should have put some.
You see what I did with the little bear thing?
Where? Oh, right there. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what else I should put on it though, because it looks a little bland.
Yeah, you need like some stickers or some stuff around here.
Got any stickers?
Under the bed in my box. In my do it yourself art thing. It's under the bed.
No, that's a lot of work.
That's the only way you're gonna get it, because I ain't getting down there. I got therapy tomorrow. I already told the girls. I said I have therapy. Oh, Angel. Everybody's saying hi. Hi, lady 6916. Mom, I told you everybody that Angel's going to homecoming. All right. Wait a minute. I gotta push it back some. Okay. That's it. It says it would be unbearable if you didn't go to Hoko with me. I was like, y'all probably saying, what the hell is Hoko? Because I was like, what is that? It's homecoming. Thank you, Terry. Terry said, congratulations. Everybody, they said that's so cute. So Angel's going to, she's going to home. Oh, this is, you should have put the bear on top.
I'm going to hold the bear.
Oh, this is, look at that. That's nice. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh, that's Terry. I forgot. Terry said, hi, my birthday twin, 117. Both of y'all birthdays is January 17th. Okay, Terry, when we be celebrating with Angel, we're gonna be, we're gonna celebrate with you too. Huh?
Terry wanna be like me.
Terry no, you're gonna be like her because she's the oldest.
No. She wanna be like me. Why got the same birthday as me?
She was here first. You got the same birthday as her. You was born on her birthday. Terry, I'm not finna let Angel get away with that. I am not finna let her get away with that. Darius Moore, who the date? Now we only give some information. We not everything. Don't you know if I did that, if I said who the date was that my daughter was going with and what school it was, they would already be on here tracking and going through everything. What? You 56? No. Terry, you the girl. What's your secrets? What's your secrets? Because I'm going to need to know. What's your secrets, honey? Because you look fabulous. You look amazing. There is no way you 56. Wow. Darius said, because you are not beating them up. That's what they do in high school. They go to homecoming. I don't think the twins are going. Tropical Bus say, Terry, I'm 55, girl. Now, yeah, I knew Tropical was older than me, but that's my boo. She gorgeous too. I just want to look as good as you. No kids? No, Terry, you didn't want any? I think my oldest daughter is going to be like you. She's, Kia Can I get some thumbs up? We got 10 people watching. Kia is 33. She's 33 and she don't have any children, and she says she don't want none. She ain't looking for none right now. So I think that oh wow, Terry, no kids. Girl, you can travel and you can do everything. Oh, you can have it. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Oh, he think he's slick, Miss Gina. Darius, if you don't stop. If you don't, let me go and get, oh my God, let me go get Angel and tell her. Well, you know things can change. You better be careful because God is powerful. You better be careful because God is. Let me tell you something. Can I share a little story? I'm going to bed. Love you. Love you too, Sasha. Wait a minute. Let me ring. I gotta ring the bell. Good night, baby. And cheers to the queendom. I got to tell you this story, Terry. So my daughter Cece, the one y'all know and y'all seen, Cece, crackhead, hey crackhead Willie, hey Miss G just came to give you. Oh my God, thank you. I haven't seen you in a minute. Her brother would keep her dead. Yes, her brother. Yes, he's definitely. You mean brothers, Terry? Brothers, because Angel got 5 brothers. So they definitely gonna keep them in check, and the twins are gonna be there too. But let me tell you, so Cece's godmother. Now y'all know, Cece made me a new nana. Cece made me a new nana. My grandbaby is now 5 months old. Love him to death, little chunky fat butt. That's my baby. Saw him being born and everything. Cece's godmother could not have children. So she took care of Sydney. As Sydney was growing up, I would bring her over there, leave her over there for weekends and stuff. She wind up taking care of Sydney because she couldn't have any children. She wind up, Terry, getting shot, getting the baby, the embryos implanted. She wind up, the first set of embryos she had, she lost all of them. The second set, I think they put like 4 in there or something like that. She got into a car accident, lost 3 of them, 1 kept. She wind up having a son. She got pregnant. Now he just made her a grandmother. She's a new grandma. And I'm going to lunch with her this Friday. I told her after therapy, I'm coming to get her and I'm going to go to lunch. I'm going to lunch with her on Friday. But Terry, she thought she would never be able to have children. And I said, don't, honey, God is powerful. Don't say what God won't do. God overrides all the medical stuff and everything. But I always say, you tell him what you need. You tell them what, isn't that amazing, crackhead? She never thought she would have, and not only is she a mama, she a grandmama too, because he made her a grandmother. So, honey, God is so amazing. Everything I said, when I'm at work and they be saying stuff, I'll be like, I'm speaking it into existence. It's gonna happen. Like my other co-worker, yesterday was his last day, and he says, Gina, my goal is to be a firefighter. He was in the Army, active. He's still active right now. Him and some of his other buddies, they're doing the paramedics classes and all this kind of stuff. And I said, no, don't say what you're gonna do. Maybe you're about to be a firefighter, a paramedic. I said, we already speaking this into existence. Okay. So anything that I want, let me tell y'all something. Y'all remember when I was homeless? Y'all remember when I cried when they made me lose that first house? I'm not going to even say they made me. When they did what they did and it wind up didn't work out. But that just wasn't a place for me. God didn't want me there. So I ain't going to even say they made. I ain't going to even give them people the credit. God said that apartment was not for me. So that's why I didn't get it. God sent an angel to me. That was my vessel. And to this day, I can't remember who that person was. But that person said to me, Miss Gina, get off of here and take care of your business. She said, when you come back, I'm gonna have to go watch that video to see who it was. She said, when you come back, Miss Gina, we want to see you in your new place. That's what she said to me. She said, when you come back, I got off here, y'all. I hustled. I prayed every day and night. I didn't give up. Y'all saw me. I would go live here and there, and I would show y'all that I'm going to work. I would tell y'all, man, the van, I don't know how she working today, but I'm trying to get to work. Days I went without eating and everything, but I grind and I did what I needed to do. And what happened? When I came back on camera, we was in our beautiful apartment. And they still had to find something negative to say about it. They could not give me the courtesy, the respect to say, wow, Miss Gina, you got off of YouTube and you went and handled your business. You know why? Because they used to the fuckery shit. They used to all the other moms and parents still being on here through all the fuck. They don't leave and go take care of their business and come back. They still be on here through all of it. No, I left and went and took care of my business and came back better than ever. And then when I left, because I had a goal, I had a plan. See, God already knew what it was that I needed. I needed a bigger place because I had more children at that. Now I don't need all this. Now I can go get me a 1 or 2 bedroom easily. But then God say, I'm gonna give you that house you wanted. You've been wanting that house. I'm gonna give you that house, but you're gonna have to work for it. You're gonna have to do what you need to do. And I worked and I hustled and I talked to my kid's godmother, who's a broker. I talked to her husband, who is an attorney. I talked to the group of housing investors that I worked for, and they all got together and said, Gina, we're gonna make it happen for you. And when I moved in here, everybody was mad. How she got put out again? Why she keep getting put? No, I just didn't share that with you. Everybody don't share on here everything, because everything is not for everybody. Remember that. And that's right. Look at God. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Belle said, I've been saying I will have 2 sons since I was 14 years old. But when the time is right, mama, it's going to happen. I used to say, I was just like you. I used to say all the time, I'm going to have me 5 kids. I'm going to have 5 kids. When people would ask me, when I had my first baby, they said, how many kids you got? I said 5. When I had my second baby, they said, how many kids you got? I said 5. Because I knew that I already knew how many kids that I want, but I wound up having 9. Okay. My children say I should have stopped at 10. They said, Mommy, why you just didn't have 10? I said, because Angel wasn't a twin. I told him, I said, because Angel wasn't a twin. God didn't want Angel to be a twin, because them twins, look, them twins should have been triplets then, because that would have been the only way it was going to happen. They would say, right, you don't end up like, oh, Darius, stop it. It's still all you created. No, I'm not doing that. That is why I left. I'm Darius Moore 100. I'm being 100 with you. That was why when my daughter got pregnant, that was the main reason why I left. I mean, I was in a serious relationship too, but that wasn't the main reason. The main reason I left was because I didn't want my daughter going through the stresses of me being on YouTube arguing with these people, going back and forth when they want to use her and bring her pictures up in her videos and act a fucking fool and all that. Y'all see? Any other time, I would have been shared a picture of my grandbaby with you guys. You see, I've never shared a picture of him. I've never shared a picture of him because I don't, this mess. And that's the reason why. Tropical Punch said, Darius, Rita is cool. She is a lot better now. I like Rita. I like her too, Tropical Punch. I've always liked, now I love her children. I've always had love for those kids, for those babies. I love them. But, I like Rita. I don't go over there. I don't mess with her because she likes me one day and then tomorrow she'll be talking about me. And I just don't do that. Like if I'm with you and I'm for you, I'm loyal to you. I'm always backed you and I've never ever turned on Rita. And so she'll turn on you, and that part I don't like. So I just pull back and I just stay away. When I see people moving funny, when I see folks moving, I just pull back. I just pull back. I just don't go over there. Um Tracy, I haven't been over on Tracy's platform forever, and I love me some Tracy cakes. I love Tracy Beautiful. DL Duchess Kelly Love calls her Tracy Cakes. I call her Tracy Beautiful. Because I've always thought Tracy was beautiful, and I still think she's beautiful. She is a beautiful woman, and I just always love her. I love how she will hang by herself, fight on her own. She will windmill. You gonna either like her or love her or hate her. It's gonna be one of those, and she don't care. And that's what I've always liked about Tree. I like a woman that'll say, I don't need none of you bitches. I'll fight by myself. I'll windmill and I'll go and I'll do it alone. So that I like, because that's what I had to do. I've always had to fight and windmill by myself. Y'all know when the first time, I'm gonna tell you guys, the first time that I've ever had somebody to actually stand up for me was just the other day, and it was a young white girl at my job. I tell her, I say, you the muscle. I call her muscle every time we're up in here. And she said, Miss Gina, I don't like that, man. I don't like that funny, man. She said, I don't like when I see somebody just at somebody and at them. She said, I don't like it. She said, I can't stand by and not say anything. And she stood up for our other co-worker and me. And she said, and I always will. And she comes in and she says, you too pretty. It's a shame that this young white girl, she's young enough to be my daughter. I got kids older than her. And but this young white girl would stand up for these two black women, because me and when we both got grown children, like she's young enough to be both of our children. And our own brothers and sisters won't stand up for us. That's the problem. That's the problem when your own very own little sister, little brother won't stand up for you, but you can go, but somebody else will without even asking for help. Think about that. Think about that. And this is what they're doing right now. Belle said, but I'm 25, almost 26 now, so I still have time. Yeah, Cece just 26. Cece had just turned 26. My birthday is April 22nd. My baby was born April 23rd. Cece didn't turn 20 until May 21st. Her birthday was in May. He was already here. So you got time. You definitely got time. What you doing?
Laundry.
Them clean?
Yep.
Oh, okay. There is all of these older women should be an example for the young women. That's how I grew up too. You watched what the OGs did, and you respect that, huh? Yeah.
Oh, I can see that.
What's got it going on? Huh? Watch it. I got an ant. It's an ant right here. Right here. I gotta put some more of the spray stuff on there. Let me put my wine down. Sit this over there. No, I might need it again. Let me put it in that container. Miss Gina, come back on Saturdays and Sundays so we can chat. I'm at work right now. Love you. Oh, that's right, Tropical. Okay, I definitely will. And you know what? I don't work on Saturdays. I don't have to work on Saturdays, so I can definitely come back on a Saturday. I'm definitely gonna do that. We shouldn't look. Oh, it's hot. That's why That's why these answers. I have a sponsor now for the Make-A-Wish thing for Christmas. My Gina, my B day is April 25th. Get out of here, Michi Black.
It's got the little sparkles.
It's got. Isn't this cute? So this where we're gonna put the I didn't put. Let me put down my email and my number so you guys will know where to send everything. Angel, one of y'all go cut the air on.
Now, you got
That's the best thing you said all day.
Yeah, go turn.
But my room don't get cold at all.
Cause you keep the
It's
thing.
not covered.
You sure it's not covered?
It's not covered. You see how spacious my room is?
Sometimes it do be covered. I go, and you and your brother left the fans on again. Yes, you did. I went in your room and turned them off, and I go in his room, and y'all always swear y'all didn't do it.
Man, I don't know what you talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
Man, I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you talking about, bro. I didn't even say it again. Sorry, people in the back. What's this? What you get? Why you go to the dollar store without me?
Because I'm getting stuff to decorate the house and to decorate my office. So for Halloween, you could have went with me, but when I asked you, you say, "How long we gonna be?" This is what he did to me, y'all.
To the dollar store?
No, not to the dollar store.
Today?
To my office.
Today?
But you wait a minute. Then the point is, you my assistant, right? So how you gonna pick and choose as my assistant where he go? Do your assistant supposed to pick and choose where they want to go with y'all? Now this is questions and answers. We doing Q&A. I'm asking all you all, yes or no? Is your assistant supposed to choose where he wants to go to work with you? No. So I said I got to go to my office to decorate and to do some work and stuff. He say, this my assistant, y'all. Ron, my assistant. Ron say, how long we gonna be there? Do I sound like you, Ron? He said, how long we gonna be there? I said, Ron, we gonna be there about 2 hours. Everybody say no, Ron. I said, we gonna be there about 2 hours, y'all. You know what he said? No, you can take me home. You can take me home and drop me off. I got to do my game. I will go when you call. Belle, you
literally gave me the option.
No, I ain't giving you an option. You're supposed to be working.
You said you want to go.
No, and you ain't supposed to. No, Farad, that is not an option. You are on duty. Okay?
Wait, did you go to that?
Go where? To my office? No, I gotta go. I'm supposed to go and take all this stuff, so I'm probably gonna go tomorrow. Yeah. I was gonna go. I could go right now.
For real? Take me with you then.
My office is open 24 hours a day. My business is no. You said your side hurt.
I was already falling asleep.
You was your brother asleep, or he about to wake up?
He was. I think he was asleep.
Thank you, Belle. Belle say she gonna be my assistant. I wish you lived out here, Belle, because I really do need an assistant. Nobody's ever at my office. I don't get no work done over there. Tropical Punch, you feel me? These women go live just to tear each other down. Yep. And disrespect each other instead of creating something positive with each other. That part, Darius. That part. And that's what I don't like. That's why I always try. Oh, that cool air feel good. I feel it already.
How do you feel it? I can't.
I can feel it. That's the reason why I like to get on here and try to create positive stuff. Like the Make-A-Wish and like how I was trying to do with the Cash App party and like I'm doing with the 50-50 raffle and different stuff like that, because we never do anything to pull together. And that's one of the reasons. Thank you, Michi Black. That's another one of the reasons why I always try to share when I say, if you're being evicted, contact me. If you need a place to stay, contact me. If you having hard times and you don't know which way to go, contact me. And because I know how it is to be out there like that and not have any help. The only reason I was able to get back on my feet because I work in this industry and I knew what to do. And there was people that I was able to call. And so I made it happen for us. Yeah,
I'm talking about like actual candles, like
no.
like
I got the
Mr.
candles
Meat
to put up under my my smell good thing at the office.
Oh, I was just in the
to burn my wax. I got the candles for that. I gave you my perfectly good candle. Oh, and let me tell you another thing that you did, Mr. Man. I ain't gonna call you that word because my son don't like it. But because I was about to call him that word, y'all. But Farron, I ain't want Farron to get me. Meet you at Miss Gina. I'm glad you are back on here. Thank you, baby. He said he
Ow.
Ferran over there laughing, y'all, because Ron know he ain't right. Stephanie Battle said, can you imagine P. Diddy assistant telling him what they're not going to do? P. Diddy started off as a said, come on, Stephanie. And he said, wait, Ron said to me, this is what he did, y'all. Let me tell y'all. So when I was working for this other company, right? I was working for the other, I'm talking about you. I was working for the other company. They wind up hiring me on permanently. They wanted me to stay there. The woman hired me the first day or whatever. So my check went from every week to bi-weekly, right? Because I said I was going to stay with the company that I was with, the organization that I was, but I didn't. I left them for this other company, right? But I went back to them. When Ron found out that I was back with the original company and stuff that I'm with now, he says, Mom, you get paid every week. I said, He said, I'm your assistant again. He said, I said, Farad, is you my assistant because now I get paid weekly? He said, yup. He wasn't playing. He said, yep. So you're right. Like, and then he tells me he's supposed to be mine from the time. No,
you kept giving Angel more. You wouldn't even keep having me anymore. You just stopped out of nowhere.
I stopped what?
I even asked you again. You ignored me. You just and then just went back to the TV.
Cause Farad, you just left me like you know who took your place and started being my assistant? Farron. Farron took over from you. I know y'all twins and everything, but that are you breaking him off half that cheese? No.
Oh, when you gonna start teaching me to drive? I've been waiting.
Okay, we're gonna start this weekend. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at him like he crazy. You know why? Because every time I ask Ron is he ready to drive, he be like, nah, I don't want to drive right now. Nah, I don't want to drive. Ron, you know that you know that's you. And I be like, Farron, you want to drive? And Farron be like, yeah, I drive. Okay, we driving Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What? No. Is you and Farron going to homecoming?
Huh?
Are y'all going to homecoming?
They got some food.
Homecoming got food and they got everything.
No, they didn't. They said they ain't got no food.
Maybe they not having food this time because of COVID.
Right, then I know.
You only going homecoming to eat.
Actually.
You cannot bring your Xbox to homecoming.
Yes, I can. I'm gonna be playing this for it.
Oh my God, I don't even want to talk to you no more. Okay. Darius say they would be more successful on here if they all brought their creativity together. They missing out on so much. I said that, Darius. I said because we're the beef sector and everybody's watching us, that if we got together, man, we will be ruthless. It's so much money that could be made for everybody. We would be up here. We would be at the top because everybody is always what the beef sector say. Ooh, do the beef sector know about this? All the time. And so I said, but it's a shame when you have women, period. I'm not even gonna say black women, our sisters. Now, when you got, because it's a couple of snowflakes that's around here that tries to get into the beef too and think that they could come for a sister. So we got a couple of them that's full of shit too, that's around here. But if we got to we would be so fucking strong, they would not be able to touch us. But everybody is worried about if somebody else is gonna do better than them. Everybody else is worried about. See, I'm not worried about numbers. That's why I don't get the numbers, because I ain't willing to do anything for the numbers. I got my popularity by working real hard. Okay, when I those TV shows that I was on, those commercials and stuff that I did, I had to work for that. They ain't give that to me.
We need to get some seasoning so I can season my noodles.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to get it tomorrow. Dang, I wish I had a new. We could have got it when me and Angel was out.
Yeah, you and Angel left.
We left soon as I got in from work, because I told Angel to be ready. You know I don't like to come in, because when I come in the house.
She had left to her friend's house.
No, she was here, and I told her to be ready.
I'm like, ooh, shit.
I told her to be ready, and she was here. No, Angel knew better.
Well, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Love you. Tropical Punch said, Darius, that's why I have always liked Miss Gina, because she don't do the mess unless someone comes for her. That's it. And, oh, my children, Tropical, you already. I even got to what? Okay, I even got to the point that I allowed them. I said, you could come for me. They could talk about. You could talk about me like a dog. I don't give two flying fucks. Call me whores, bitch, whatever it is that you want. Don't come for my babies. Don't come for my, because they ain't got nothing to do with this. They ain't in this. They get on here and they respect everybody from Angel on up. Any one of my children, they'll come on. Even the grown ones, they be like, what's it? They will speak to my enemies. You know why? Because they don't know that they're my enemies. Because I don't talk to my kids about this bullshit. So when they get on it, that's why Cece would always get on here and talk to everybody. My kids used to call Lovely Love Auntie Lovely. And do you know my other children, they still ask about her? And I don't say, don't ask about it. I just say, no, I don't talk to her anymore. Just a respectful thing. I don't grade Lovely Love and this and that, because she did at one point make my children happy. My children loved her. Yeah. And what you say? Oh, Terry, you say I remember your fire read. And look, I'm gonna tell you, that only came about because Fi kept putting CC on her platform. She didn't get my permission. She kept putting my daughter's pictures and videos up on there. Then she was comparing my daughter to her daughter. My daughter grown. Cece's grown. You didn't get my permission. She went and dug up our Dr. Phil thing. That shit is fake. This is the only bitch that tried to make it out like it was real. Okay? All of that was fake. And then she wanted to make something out of it that it wasn't. And like James Caldwell said, Miss Gina was begging her to just leave my children out of it. I said, you can come for me, but just leave my kids alone. Then they got upset and got in their feelings because I came for hers. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't think you're going to come for mine. And I can't help it, bitch, because you got one. I can't help it because your one is still a minor. If you going to come for mine, I'm going to come for yours. Then that shitty ass shitty Trish decided that she wanted to kiss up and lick up in Thigh's ass. So she tried to put me. How you gonna put me on a fake ass petition, but you ain't gonna put another bitch on there that came for my daughter first? And then I heard James Caldwell say she took him off, put him back on. When she mad at him, she put him on. After she cooled down, she takes him back off. That's the type of fuck shit it is that they do. See, if they like you, they don't fuck with you. If they like you, they're gonna test you and see if you're gonna follow them and see what it is and how you're gonna react. Then if they don't like you, now they gonna dig up shit about you. And if that don't stick, they gonna make up shit about you. If that don't work, then they gonna trash you. And that's what the fuck that's how they do it. That's how they get down. So I don't go with the wind. I don't blow with the wind. I like who I like. I love who I love. I fucks with who I fucks with. But if you fuck with me, I'm the nicest, most loving, caring person that you ever want to be. But if you fuck with me in the right way, I'm going to hurt your feelings. I'm going to hurt your feelings because the only time I get fucked, I want to feel good. I want to orgasm, okay? These bitches over here, I don't do anal. I don't do assholes. I don't do none of that fucking freaky, crazy shit. And that's how they get down. That's how these hoes get down. So when you start trying to fuck me in the ass and I don't like to be fucked in the ass, then bitch, I'm going to read you right. I'm going to read you well. So that's why I tell them, leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Tropical say, that's right. Don't talk bad about another black woman. We need to keep each other lifted daily. We do. She needs to get her child tested because her child is, very slow. Yep. But she's slow. Darius say, that's crazy. What possesses a person to mess with people's kids? Because I said this before. Michi Black say, I remember that. Yep. Darius say, kids are supposed to be off limits on all levels. Yep. Bell say, yes, that's how both of us are, Gina. Yeah, you would think that. But Darius, that they know that's a trigger. See, they have to use a trigger to get something that when they trying to get these numbers, see, like, cause a bitch like me don't give no fuck about no numbers, and cause numbers on here don't put no money in my pocket. Okay, numbers on here, I don't live off of YouTube. Don't feed me. YouTube don't feed my children. YouTube don't. I looked at my threshold the other day. Y'all know what my threshold says? $60. I ain't been paid in months because it says 60 fucking bucks. I don't get paid no money on here, but that's a trigger. So if they can trigger you and get you to react, they know real G's 100%. Queens like myself, the only way you're going to be able to trigger me is through my children. So that's why they bring up people's kids. If you go back, way back, way back, how you think they got VS? What was the trigger for VS? Her children. They start following her all over the place with her children. They start going to her children's school. Y'all remember all of that? That's how they get. Then they started playing games with that DCFS shit. That was another thing Miss Thing did. Called everybody to her platform and was telling all of them to call DCFS on me. Y'all ain't never seen me on here doing no fucked up, bogus shit, disrespecting my children, coming at them because I don't play those games. I don't do that. My kids come first and foremost before anybody. And then they started doing that to each other, which broke my heart. Because why would you, as a black woman that had a child that's given birth, that went through all that we went through, want to get another woman's children taken away from her because you don't like the bitch? I'm okay, Darius, with them not liking me. You don't have to like me, but you hate me that bad that you want to get my babies taken away out of my house. She had nothing else that she could come up with, so she started telling folks, her people, we playing that kind of game. This is the bitch that takes her daughter to the store and let niggas tell her they want to get in the ass and do all other kind of shit. This is the same broad that wanted to compare her baby with my baby and got mad when my daughter was up here dancing and twerking. My grown daughter, okay, my grown adult daughter, when she was up here twerking and dancing and doing whatever and getting that money, it was a problem. But she had her 8-year-old twerking and dancing for money, and that was okay. That was okay. It doesn't make any sense. Why are our women so evil like this? Because it's jealousy. It's all jealousy. When they look at that this other woman is getting more attention, what do? They try to do something she got rid of every person that was getting more shine, more light than she did. All the way down to Miss Tracy D. All the way down to Miss Tracy D. Remember, she was like, that's my sister. Can't nobody come between. But didn't she say the same thing about Tracy? When her and Tracy got close, remember that? Her and Tracy was real close. And then Tracy started coming up and everything. And then what the first thing she say is, I'm going to take from her. and she took Tracy's show. Y'all remember that? See, that's what jealousy do to you. Jealousy make you blind. It makes you do things that you would not normally do. I am not calling anyone on anybody. I will give you my address 10 toes down. That part. Terry, me and you here, baby. Me and you here. Hudson J, Miss Gina, so happy to see you finally getting to catch a live. Thank you, baby. I'm glad you was able to pop in. I'm glad that you all, we talking some real stuff over here. You got some questions? Y'all got some questions? Come on. I told you this is questions and answers. Ain't nobody asked any questions yet. If you got any questions, ask me. Ask me anything. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it 100 on here. I love my people. I love women. I love men. I love our children. I love God. I want to see, I know everybody ain't perfect. Everybody is not going to be happy, but we all can be supportive. We all can be supportive. We all can be cordial. Like I said before, I don't have to like you. I don't have to look. I've worked with bitches over and over several times over that I did not care for, that I could not stand. And baby, I get up there and go to work and I smile and do what I need to do. And I clock in and I clock out, because the one thing that bitch ain't going to do is mess up my money. The one thing that you're not going to do is mess up my money. And that's what they won't do. Support and honest as well. Yes, exactly. We got to be more honest with each other. Well, they ain't gonna never do that. They always lie. That's why they don't like me, because I'm honest about everything. It is. It ain't shit I got to be embarrassed about or lie about. Like I said, I'm 52 years old. Have I done a lot? Hell yeah, I've done a lot. I've lived a lot, and I haven't lived a great life, but I've learned from that. That's see, when you got a woman like me that has learned, and they know I've learned from it. See, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Let me just tell y'all some shit right now. It's out here that her mama was a hoe, right? We talking about Fabae. It's out here that her mama was a hoe, right? And that her mama was a hoe, right? So now you being a hoe and you showing your child that, right? Okay, let me tell you this. I came from nothing, okay? My mother didn't know how to be a mother. You know why my mother didn't know how to be a mother? Because her mother didn't know how to be a mother. And her mother sent her away when she didn't want to be bothered with her. And when my mother didn't want to be bothered with me, she would send me away until so I knew I was going to break the cycle. There was no way I was going to bring my kids up into all of this, okay? So when I brought my children, each one of them here, I said, I'm going to take care of them. I'm going to show my mother how to be a better mother than she was. So every place I went, my kids was with me. Everything that I did, my children were with me. I wanted to know what was going down in school. I joined the school. You hear me? I not only was part of the PTA, I was PTA president. Nothing went past me at my children's school that I did not know about, okay? I've been popping babies out at the age of 19. I've been popping babies, okay? I've been getting pregnant. I was knocked up from 18 on. So you know I wanted better for my girls, okay? So for me to want better for my girls, I have to prevent that. You understand that? That means having a conversation with them, and that means going and get that shit taken care of. So when each one of my children turned, each one of my daughters turned 15, I went and got them birth control. Did I ask? Hell the fuck no, I didn't ask. I'm not gonna ask. No, we're going to get you birth control, and we're gonna get the kind of birth control where that motherfucker can flip you up, rub you down, drop you on your head, do whatever the fuck it is he gonna do. You ain't getting pregnant. Okay, because I knew if you blew on me, I was getting pregnant. So I knew I had to prevent that to stop my daughters, because the apple don't fall too far from the tree. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I got a GED. Am I shy? Am I embarrassed? I got a GED, and I went back and got my associate's degree with all 9 of them children. You hear me? And the reason I did it was because I didn't never want my kids coming to me saying, well, you dropped out of school. Well, you didn't finish school. I never wanted them to say that. I never wanted them to be able to think that they could use that against me, so they couldn't. So I made sure every single one of them, down to the last three, all my children got high school diplomas. You hear me? Not a diploma from getting kicked out of school, going to get a GED, going to an alternative school. So, no, they all got high school diplomas, and not all of them, but some of them went to college and they have college degrees. And one is in college right now. Kayla is studying to be a psychologist so she can help these crazy motherfuckers like y'all get y'all life together. Okay? That's what you do. You try to prevent it. I'm teaching my sons how to be kings, not thugs in the streets. So that's why when y'all hear my son knock on the door, y'all hear my son talk with a soft voice and respect. Y'all hear when they come, Ma, you on live? You on live? You doing this? They talk with respect. This is what y'all seeing babies disrespecting their mother, talking to them any kind of way, cursing them out, telling their business. Honey, the number one rule has always been since I was a kid, you don't tell business. You don't talk about your mama's business. You don't talk about what's going on in the crib. See, I taught mine, what goes on in our house stays in our house. But if it's some shit that's going down that's going to hurt you, you better come and talk to me. You better come and tell me, because that shit we ain't do. Well, damn, not only do y'all see the mama being fucked up, but you see the children being hurt. We see it. It's crazy. Hudson J said, that's true. I've been following you for a minute. You always been straight. Thank you, Hudson J. Thank you, baby. Darius say, ain't nothing new under the sun. That part. These YouTube streets been crazy, Miss Gina. Yep. And they still that way. Ain't nothing changed, Hudson. Nothing. Talk about Miss Gina real talk. Yep. That's where the Miss Gina queen of talk came from. Because everybody would say, no matter what, Miss Gina gonna be 100 with you. I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna be loyal. I'm down. I never, everybody that I fell out with, we didn't fall out because it was some shit that had to do with me. We fell out for the fuck shit that they did. I say then, and I still say now, that Lovely Love, that bitch was a sister to me. She was a sister to me and an aunt to my kids, because that's how we looked at her, and that is how our family, I don't call you, if I call you family, you family. You family. And that is one of the deepest relationships, that YouTube relationships that I had, that hurt me to my soul. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna play no games or nothing. That right there hurted me to my soul, and everybody knew that. And the most difficult of it all for me was when I had to, tell my children, that's not Auntie Lovely anymore. I didn't tell them that what she said, because she said, her words was, that bitch was never my sister. Did I ever call her sister? Did I? No. And so that's fine. I get that. That's fine. But I take family seriously. You know why I take family so seriously? Because I never had it. I never had it. The only family that I had that was real were me and my children. That's why I go so hard for them. You could talk about me until the motherfucking devils come home. Okay? Say whatever it is you want. Leave my kids out of it. Because that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. There was my mom and dad raised me so right. I'm 30 and they begging me to have kids. I know they are. They want their grandkids. Tropical Punch say, fat daughter is sassy. She way more than sassy. No, she's grown. She way past sassy. She grown when she should be in a child's place. And honey, even Angel knows to be in a child's. All I got to do is get mad and look. Okay? I ain't got to talk. I ain't got to say. If they come through right now, come through this door right now, and I give them that look, Okay, and they gonna get the fuck right on up. I don't have to say a word. See, as a mother, as a parent, period, you're supposed to be able to give your child a look, and she or he's supposed to know what the fuck is up. They supposed to know what's up. Ain't no way your daughter supposed to be getting all on here telling your business. Telling your business. Talking like she grown. Like she know more than you. Ain't no fucking way. We don't play that. We don't play that. We don't play that. And if she don't get it together soon, because there's always somebody else out there that's better and worse than you. You don't get that shit together, somebody else gonna come and get it together for you. That's how that works. Bill said, I've been calling you baby mama for almost 3 years because you are a mother figure too. Yep, you have. You have, Bill, and I love you so much. Bill, that's my boo. That's my girl. That is my girl. That's why she asked me, she thought I wasn't gonna come. Yes, mama came to her event. And she been in my heart ever since. And what I do? Took her and her little girl, her friend, her girlfriends and them out. We all went out to eat. We went shopping afterwards. It was a great time. It was awesome. I love it. What did you say? Oh, okay, wait a minute. I miss you regulating on these YouTube streets, Miss Gina. When you used to regulate these freakazoids, you had them shook. They would shut the hell up. Thank you, Hudson J. Because they know that's why I don't like to get in arguments. That's one of the reasons why I don't like to get in arguments, and I don't like, because I know I'll hurt your feelings. I go like I tell you, I got Chi-Town and New York blood in me. I'll hurt your feelings. And if I'm going, and then when I'm hitting low, that means I'm really hurt. I'm really angry. So I always try to avoid they ass. Answer my question. I got to go back up, Terry. I didn't even see you had a question. You sure did. Best day ever. Yep, we had a great time. Wait a minute, Terry. I'm about to go back up so I could see what your question was. I'm sorry I missed it. Let me go back. How did I miss your question, Terry? Oh, will you be doing your morning videos again? I miss your godly word. I do them. You be missing them. Yeah, I've already started. I did one this morning. I did. Now, I don't always go live, Terry. Sometimes I upload the video. So sometimes I'll do it and I'll upload it, and then depending on the Wi-Fi at my job or where I'm at, sometimes they don't get loaded up until like the afternoon. But if you go on there and look at my videos today, you'll see the one I did today. You'll see the one I did yesterday. And I still do that because I remember everybody liked when I would do my morning videos. We would do prayer, and I still do the same thing. I still talk about things that people need, things that people want, things to help them. I let them know how my day went the day before and the night before. Nothing has changed. I'm back, but I still do the same thing. I talk about me. I talk about my family. I talk about my life. Only thing changed over here was my name. And people are not happy with that. When I changed my name to the Queen first, they didn't like it. And I said, even when I was Miss Gina, Queen of Talk, I still was the queen. I still had the queen, and I still am the queen. I still am the queen. Now I'm just the queen first. Because these motherfucker hoes over here act like freaking peasants. I ain't seen a queen act as a queen should. Queens, what do? They take care of the palace. They take care of the castle. They take care of others in need. They ain't running around here reckless like how they do. So that's what's crazy. That's what's crazy. Sorry, I missed that question, Terry. Because y'all know I go back. Somebody said one day, they said, you know what I like about Miss Gina's being on Miss Gina's channel is because they said I'll read every post and I will read every post and I'll go scroll back up just to find it and then come right back down. I do that all the time. Preach, Miss Gina Hudson. You look, they don't want me to start preaching that. They don't want you. They don't want me to start preaching because I really preach on that ass. I tell you the reason why they act like they do. It's only one reason a woman downs another woman and think that shit is okay and feel good about it. One reason and one reason only. Because she not loved. She haven't been loved. She don't know what they don't know what it feels like to be loved. I'm not talking about physical love. I'm not talking about being in love. I'm talking about the love that you feel that somebody cares for you, that somebody would be willing to take their last breath for you. These women don't know what that's like. When you got a woman that is all she feed off of and all she know is toxic love. All she know is toxic love. That could be that nigga beating her ass. That could be a motherfucker cursing her out. That could be her mama treating her like shit. I know this. I'm telling you why I know this, because I've been through it. But I learned how to love myself. You got to learn how to love yourself. Every night, no matter how my mother would treat me, no matter how another person on the street would treat me, every day, every night, every time I went into the bathroom, I would pray. I would talk to God and I would be like, man, Jesus, make me a better person. Please let me find somebody to love me, to care about me. And each time I thought I found that with my kids' fathers. I thought I found it. I didn't. What I found was a father figure. Oh, I'm talking tonight. I'm talking. What I found was a father figure. So they wanted to control and tell me what to do and how to do it and this and that. So that didn't work out. But I knew I brought these children into this world. I'm going to be the best mother that I fucking know how to be. And I'm going to give them everything that my mother didn't give, because I already knew what was bad. I already knew what it was that I didn't like. I just had to flip it. So everywhere I went, anything that I did, I made sure I did it with my children in mind. Even when I was young and in my 20s and I went and hit those streets and stuff, I made sure home was taken care of first. I made sure it was plenty of food in the house. I made sure it was money in the house. Let me tell you something. When I was in my 20s, Miss Gina, honey, this little queen, I was a princess back then. You couldn't say 2 words to me unless you was giving up this. You couldn't say 2 words to me. We wasn't no conversation. You buying dinner? You buying lunch? I need bills got to be paid. Every time I walked through my door, I walked in with a rack. And it wasn't about me having to sleep with this person, having to go out and hoe out this person, this, that. No, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Because a man know a queen and a man know a hoe. And they're going to treat you accordingly. They're going to treat you accordingly. I had a guy, and I told this story before. He was an older gentleman. His friend worked in a jewelry trade. They was Jews. So you know them Jews, they walk around with suitcases full of jewelry and all kind of stuff. The guy liked older women. I mean, younger women. I'm sorry. He liked younger women. So he wanted to take me on his yacht, wanted my girlfriends to go, wanted to take us on his yacht. He said, bring as many of your girlfriends as you can. Come on the yacht. I bought everything for us, gave me money to buy he said, I want y'all to wear a nice, slinky swimsuit. I said, all of us? He said, yeah. I said, you paying? He said, yeah. Gave me a key card. Never forget this. At the Drake. Gave us a key card at the Drake Hotel. I said, please, I'm jumping in the cab and I'm going home. I got my friend who I was with. She said, well, Gina, we here. We might as well go. There, you got the free room. So he told me what his room was, right? Before we go to our room, I go and knock on his room. It's you got the shit they had with the curtains and stuff. You could pull the curtains back and you could pull the curtains back and you could see outside or all this. It's like the floor to ceiling windows and all of this stuff. Well, he had another chick in there, the hoe. Okay. So she was in there slinky running all around. He didn't want to answer the door. I called him, had the hotel call him. We knocked on the door and everything. And he never came, he never called. We already saw what was going on. I said, girl, I'm going home. I'm getting in the cab going. She says, Gina, we got this room. He already paid for it. I said, girl, I'm going home. So I wind up jumping in the cab. I took my ass home. She stayed with one of some guy, whatever that she met. The next day morning, she come calling me talking about her car got towed. I said, what you want me to do? I said, what you want me to do? Because how you put yourself out there is how they're going to treat you. See, he knew I wasn't that type of broad. He already knew. So he already knew she classy and she got class about herself. So that's how I'm going to treat her. But this one over here is acting like a hoe and she's showing hoish tendencies. Then that's how I'm going to treat her. And that's what it was that he did. And I've always said, I'll never put myself out like that. That's why I say, if you're going to be a hoe, be the best hoe that you can be. You better go. You better turn your whorish ways into call girl ways. You better do what it is. Why is it that we have as women have to be ashamed of what it is that we do? Do you know what the housewives used to do back in the day? Do you know what the housewives used to do back in when their husbands would go to the office, when their husbands would work on the railroad, when their husbands would work in construction and it was not enough money and they would be fearful of losing their homes and things like that. The housewife, they would send their children off to school and mama would get ready to hoe. That's what they did. That's what they did back in the day. Way back. This shit ain't new. This shit ain't new. And now that y'all let everybody talk to you any kind of way and do this and that, instead of tell me how to do better. If you figure I'm doing something wrong and it's not right and you trying to call me out, then tell me and show me how to better myself, because that's what I've did to my children. My children, all of them self-sufficient. None of them lives in low income. None of them has Section 8. None of them is on public assistance. You know why? Because I taught them better. I wanted them to be better than me because I had all of that. I did all of that. But when you want more for your children, you show them better. These bitches on here ain't showing them better. They children doing the same fuck shit that they do. The same. Husband just at Bell Production. I told Miss Gina a long time ago, she reminded me of my mom. Yep. She was always straight up. Let the cards fall where they may. You know exactly where you stand with them. Amen. That part. Darius say, should have took that ass home, but she wanted to be grown. Laugh out loud. That's right. Decisions can save you a headache. Exactly. Husband J, exactly. And I always loved that about her. Thank you, Belle, baby. Thank you. I follow, look, I don't follow my heart. I follow my mind. In everything that I do, from me doing the cards, when I do the readings, from me talking to you guys right now, everything that God's put up in here, the senses, the feelings and stuff, it is that I get that God is, or the spirits or the angels is talking to me up in here. This is what I follow. This is what I follow. And then I share it with others because I don't want them to make the same mistakes I did. Scroll up, Gina. I wrote you something. Okay, let me go up, Belle. Let me go up. Oh, Bill said, I also love how real you are. I saw myself in you. You always been there, especially when I needed to get home from film class. Yep. And I greatly appreciated that. I knew you were genuine since the first time. Thank you, Bill. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that, Belle, when we would do the cash out parties and everything, and Belle was still going to school at night in the evening? And a lot of times the money that she got that we would collect for her or anybody, she said, man, I got money for the week. I can get home now. I could get back home from school, from class. And we made, and there was other folks too. I think we helped them get their car fixed. The other guy that turned on me that was kind of slow, y'all remember him? We got him his barber chair. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have got his barber chair. We helped a lot of people, even though they tried to drag me and hurt me and tear me down and everything, because they knew we were helping a lot of people. They knew we were the queen, and we didn't have as I wasn't getting money like everybody else was getting. We just made it happen with what we made it happen with, all because I wanted to help the viewers. And they was like, no, 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 no. Don't you know you ain't supposed to be helping the viewers? Don't you know you ain't supposed to be doing that? That's it. And that's how it went down. And so again, that's why them women tear you apart, because when it's something positive, they ain't getting the love and attention. See, they confuse the attention for love. They confuse the attention for the respect, admiration. That's what they confuse. See, over here, me, I know they don't love me. I know that they don't care about me, because those that are genuine and that genuinely care for you, they're going to support you. They're going to be here with you no matter what. I lost a lot of people that left me to go over there to be with them because they wanted to believe some lies that somebody else had made up. They had never visited me, didn't know anything about me, don't know any of my children, but was able to talk about, how you going to talk about all my kids and you don't know nothing about them? You don't know nothing about them. Only what I shared or say, unless you go on my Facebook page, and that's where a lot of them motherfuckers went over there, and that's how they saw pictures and videos of me doing charity work for years back. For years, and you can still go over there on there. Go on my Facebook page. You'll see pictures of me, my children, my husband. You'll see pictures of other family members, other friends. You'll see birthday parties. You'll see me helping the homeless. You'll see church events. And I've been doing this shit for years, but they didn't want that part to get out. They ain't want that part to get out. They'll say, oh, she doing another fundraiser for da-da-da-da. She doing, let me tell you something. If I was doing the fundraisers and all this stuff like that, and I had the money coming in like they were saying, and me scamming people away, why is it that I was living in a house that didn't have shit in it? Because if I was getting all of this and doing this, don't you think my house would have had furniture? My kids wouldn't have been sleeping on the floor. If I was getting all of this and doing as they say, why were we homeless for 3 months? Because if you out here scamming and you out here making money hand over fist like they were trying to say I was making, or I was taking, or I was getting, there's no way me and my children should have been homeless for 3 months. And I shouldn't have had to bust my ass to go to work the way I did. Okay? I shouldn't have been wake up, people, make it make sense. I was driving to work in the freezing fucking cold in a van that had no heat. So one of my viewers said to me, Miss Gina, go buy you a heated blanket that goes in. And that's what I had on me when I would go to work. A heated blanket. That's all I had. So a person that's scheming and scamming, because if you scheming and scamming, you should know how to scheme and scam to get your car fixed, to get the heater fixed, not riding around, driving around with a plug-in heated blanket. And the first month that I was homeless, I was still helping people. See, they ain't gonna let y'all know that. The first month that I was out there, and I didn't tell anybody and I didn't let anybody know that me and my children were out there homeless, I was still on my platform still helping people. Those are things they don't want you to know because they don't want the people to love you for you. See, I know what genuine love is, okay? And I know what fake, phony love is. And these people are so used to the fake and the phony love that they want the real love so bad that they would just settle for anything. They'll just settle for anything. And that's what they've been doing. Terry said, my biggest mistake was telling someone I was hungry. It hurt, but I learned. Yep. Because you can't tell it, Terry, it all depends on who you say it to. Because you can't tell everyone, because you tell some people that you're hungry and stuff, they're gonna throw you a crumb and then and then tell you come back later. And when they tell you to come back later, that is because they are training you for what's gonna come. You understand? This is why I teach mine. I let them know right off the bat. I let my daughters know how you ain't never got to go ask nobody for shit. My kids called me. My son called me. Like I said, I get my last breath for mine. Would you for yours? Hell no, half of the. You know why? I know they wouldn't, because they use their children as a pawn on here, and we all see it. We all see it. It's just that certain people scared to speak the fuck up. They won't speak up. They won't say anything. They let that shit ride. And then somebody else come on here because they big mad that Miss Gina back. They big mad. I came on here. Let me tell you something. When I left and when I was gone, I lost about 100 subscribers. Maybe 200, I think. 150 to 200 subscribers I lost. And I looked the other day and I said, damn, I got 10 subscribers. Now, I don't know if it was 10 of them that came back that was here before or if it was 10 new ones. I don't know. But all I know is I was like, damn, I got 10 more subscribers. You know why when they come over here? They come over here when they're tired of the fuck shit over there. That's when they come over here because it's genuine over here. Over here, you can rest. Over here, you can kick your shoes off. And you can talk real talk. Over here, you're going to get genuine love. Over here. Much love, Gina. I love you so much. I'm proud of you always. Thank you, Belle. I love you too, babe. And we got to see, that's the kind of support that we should be giving each other. That's the kind of support we should be giving each other. That's the type of encouragement that we should be giving each other. I told you guys, I never heard those words growing up. My mama didn't say, girl, I'm so proud of you. She'll say, get your ass in there and wash them dishes. Did you wash them dishes? Did you do your homework? Did you finish your home? All right. And I'll be like, Ma, I got an A on the test. Okay, you should have got an A on the test. Make sure you get one next time. That's how my mother was. I don't know how you guys' mom was. But my children, I let them know I love them. I care for them. I appreciate them. I'm proud of them. I let them know this. I was talking to Benjamin earlier today because my other son came back and I said to Benjamin, I said, over there is that every 5 seconds. Yep, that's true. Come in, Darius. That's true. You're right. You're right. That's exactly how it is. It's always bitch this, bitch that. Every time that hoe did that. That. She ain't nothing but this. She ain't nothing but she a bad mother. She a this and that. How can anybody? Ain't nobody. Show me a perfect mother, because I need to find out one, because I got some questions to ask her. Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't no perfect wives out here. Ain't no perfect husbands out here. Ain't no perfect mothers. Ain't no perfect fathers. It's just you. What you can be is a good mother. What you can be is the best mother that you know how to be. That's all I know how to be. I've been a mom since I was 18. That's all I know how to be is I shouldn't say that's all I know how to be. That's all I was to my children, because I was a mom for so long, and then I had to learn to do something different. You understand what I'm saying? I had to learn that there's another life for me besides just being a mom. Like I could be a mom and I can have it all. So I went back to school. I went back to work. I developed my own businesses. Then I wanted to show my girls, and I wanted to show my children that you can have it all too, because I didn't want them going through what I went through. I didn't want them having to bite their tongue and kiss ass just to get food stamps. You got to bite your tongue and kiss ass just to get a check from the government. I didn't want none of that. So I stayed on their ass about school. Just like I'm doing the twins and Angel right now. I stay on top of them about school. I stay on top of them about you need to get a job and you need to start working and you need to get your own money. You need to do for you, because you can train them to be different and to be better than you were. But I don't even think some of these mothers even want that. I don't think, because they so jealous. They so jealous and so messy. I don't even think they want their children to do better than them. Debbie said 4 to 8 hours a day, Miss Gina. How they do it all day. I can't, Darius, tell me. Because look, I work, 8+ hours, and I be like, I want to get the fuck up out of here. I can't wait to go home to get into bed. I can't wait. And they be sitting on this motherfucker all day from the time that I leave in the morning, and then when I'm getting off work, they still on this motherfucker. Oh, no, I can't even do it. There's no way. I don't understand it. But this is what you got to do when this is your bread and butter, when this is all you know, because you don't have a trade, a skill. They don't have nothing. And if they put their brains together in the right way, they can blow this shit up. They can blow this shit up and have it all. But they don't know the right way to do it. Now I'm eventually working from home. Are you, Belle? Ooh, I can't wait till I'm going to start doing that. Hudson J said, I'll tell you this, Miss Gina. You've been helping men be better fathers. I know, because I am one. You helped me see a different and better perspective on my children. Thank you. Thank you. You know why? Because like I said, I'm dealing with several different daddies, okay, for my children. I'm good with all of them except for one, and that's my husband. And the reason I say my husband, because again, I am still legally married. He chose to leave and chose to move on. What I will say, and like I said before, and like I said several times, what I won't take from him is when he was there, he was the best father ever. He wasn't a good husband. He was not a good husband. But he was the best father, did everything with our kids. Took even his stepchildren, even my other children, did everything. Took them to school, picked them up, went on trips with them, helped them with their homework, did their reports. When he was there and in their life, he was a great father. That's how I know there's great fathers out there. There are some guys that are just great dads, but they're not great husbands. And he happened to be one of them. Would I ever take that away from him? No, I won't take that away from him. What I will take from him is, how do you up and leave your children after that because of the issues that we have? How do you up and leave them and just not come into their lives, just not call them, just not talk to them? How do you do that when you don't have to do? Because I was never... Any of my kids' father could tell you, I'm not the one that play games with the kids. Yeah, honey, my older children, when me and their dad was broke up, I would see his ass and it would be his weekend, because we had already decided that you'll take them a weekend, I'll take them a weekend. So you can have free time to do what you do. I'll have free time to do what I need to do. And he wouldn't show up on his weekends. And I would be out wherever, and I would see him, and I'd be like, oh no, you taking these children. And the one thing that I could say is, he never said nope. He never said, no, I ain't taking them. He always took them. He would tell whatever girl he was with. He'll tell his friends. Then when he would be on his motorcycle, he'd be like, man, y'all, I got to go. I got to get my kids. I got to take my kids. That's one thing I would never take from him. See, you can have a relationship with the father and not still be with the father. I never understood why women get so mad at the other woman. It ain't about the other woman as long as he doing what he needs to do. My husband got mad because he was taking my children to his girlfriend's house and I said I wanted to meet her. What's wrong with that? Why you need to meet her? Why you need to go? Because if that's who my children are going to be around and some shit go down, I'm going to need to know what she like. I'm going to need to know what she about. Now, I don't give a fuck what y'all do and about you, but I'm saying if that's who you gonna have around my children, I need to know. Just the same as if it should go the other way. If you as a woman gonna have another man around your child and that baby daddy say, I need to meet that nigga. Bitch, you should be getting on the goddamn phone and say, all right, let me call him up and tell him, come on over here so you can meet him. That's the only right thing to do. Why is it that the other significant other or ex gets mad? The man to get mad, no, hell no. Why you need to meet the woman to get, hell no, you don't need to meet. Why you need to meet my nigga? You don't need to meet my nigga. Bitch, your nigga is around his kids. He has every right. Every right. If that father is spending time with those children and he's feeding them and he's clothing them and he's being in their life and he's showing them that he loves and care about them, why take that away? Why take that away? Because it only hurts that child. My other kid's dad being father, honey, that's my heart and soul. And that's the one I went to Orlando with. When y'all saw, y'all say, ooh, Miss G, I said, y'all gonna see one of the baby daddies. Y'all gonna see one of them. And I was out there, not only people were shocked because it was me, him, and his wife. Oh, yes, we're sister wives. Oh, yes, we definitely, and we both get in his ass and we both do it. But the one thing I can say, he's a father to all. He can't all 9 of them. He said, Gina, our children. Y'all heard, go back and look at those videotapes when we was out there. I had my drink and stuff. And she was like, Gina, what you want? You want another drink? I got the babies. I got the kids. Because that's what a real woman does. When you grown and you do grown up shit, you do it. Why argue? What are you going to get arguing over this nigga? And or you guys arguing over this bitch because she gonna be who she is. She ain't gonna change. He gonna be who he is. He ain't gonna change. It should be about the children until they grown. Once the kids is grown, they can do whatever the hell it is that they want to do. But why argue about them? I don't understand it. So I try to be real with my kids' dads and they significant others because I already had my share. I had them niggas I don't want them now. I've been with them. I don't want if I wanted any one of them, let me tell you, if I wanted any one of them back, honey, they'll be back just like that. Because every single one of them that I see, every time I see any one of my children's father, they always say, man, Jean, you look good. You still look good. I know. That's just what I do. Let me drink to that. I be like, I know. And I go and do me. That's it. Darius say, see, Miss Gina, I don't want those problems. I want to stay a single man without kids. Exactly. You don't want, I'm living my best life right now. I'm living my best life, right? It's just I got three more to go to get up out of here. The twins got 2 more years of school, and then Angel. Once they go, man, you talking about somebody being buck wild. You talking about somebody being buck. I'm gonna be buck wild. Do you hear me? Because I'm gonna have fun. I've been taking care of children since I was 19. Okay, I've been getting pregnant back to back since I was 18. From 19 to 52, taking care of that's all my life. Excuse me, that's all my life. So it's time for me to celebrate and have fun. And that's why I tell you guys, and that's what in the morning I say, man, live your best life. You sit up here arguing with these children, sitting up here arguing with other people and stuff. Man, you better go have you a drink somewhere. I go out by myself. My kids be like, Mom, where you going? I say, I'm going to the bar up the street. I'm about to put something on and I'm just gonna go run up to the bar up the street and have me a drink and stuff, right up walking distance down the street from my house. I want to go do something. I'm doing it. Worrying about, I'ma always worry about my children. I'ma always love them, all of them, even the grown ones. I'ma always be there for them. But I'm living for me. Cause we ain't got much time. You better have fun and enjoy yourself. Don't be letting these people stress you out. It's not worth it. I'm so thankful that my man is a great guy, such a gentleman. That's good. You blessed, Belle, because not all of us got him. Darius said, I will take care of everybody if I did, but I got to be careful with my little head. Yep. Thinking these days, and I get more respect from the ladies. That part, Darius, I'm glad you know that. I'm glad that you know that because not everybody understands that. I still tell my son, my other sons that don't have any children, only my oldest one has children. Of course, the twins don't have any, and Benj and Poppy don't have any children. And I tell them, you ain't ready. You ain't ready. So make sure you keep the little head covered up. Make sure you do what you need to do. Otherwise, you're going to be in the same situation. I always use my oldest son. I say, you want to go through what your brother going through? They be like, no, because they was there through it all. They be like, no, we don't want to go through that. So I say, you know what you need to do? So the only ones I have grandchildren by is my oldest son, and then now Cece just had a son. Trina Turk says, that's the hardest job ever, being a mom. Girl, you better say it. Trina Turk says, you are going to be ready to party the day after the last one graduates, girl. You bet. Trina, between me and you, girl, I'm a party so hard. And look, let me tell you something. What I don't do and what I have never done. Now I date. Don't get me wrong. The queen, I dates. Okay. I date, I go out. But when I go and do my thing and have my fun or whatever, I do it outside of the house. So I go and meet them, where, because I don't want to bring anybody around my daughter. I don't want to bring anybody around my son. I don't want to. But honey, please, Trina, I'm going to be doing more than partying the last time. When he be saying, oh, you want me to bring you some lunch and dinner over? I'm going to be like, yes, daddy. I'm going to be, Trina, I'm going to be like, yes, you can come on over here in my little tiny house. Girl, I'm not going to be playing. I'm not going to. The second angel, wee, honey. Y'all better hope YouTube still be around because I ain't paying for YouTube. I'm telling you right now. The second they start saying we got to pay to go live, look, it's not going to happen. But if it do, because I got 3 more years with Angel. Angel's just a freshman. But when she get them bags and be ready to go off to college and go off to school, it's on and popping. It's on and popping. Hudson J say, Miss Gina, behave. I'm behaving, Hudson J. I'm behaving for 3 more years. I got 3 more years to behave. And I hope I look as good as Terry Hughes in Tropical Punch, okay? When I get to be their age, because those 2 ladies are gorgeous. I hope I'm still looking that good. Cause honey, it's gonna be on. I'm gonna be a bad girl. I'm gonna be a bad girl. There's all my close homeboys got 4 kids apiece and they going through it all. I could believe it. Some of that stuff be weird. They baby mamas be skipping town for months with no contact. I'm good on the baby daddy life. Darius, okay. Look, my son went through all that. My son, now I could tell you this, the one that I call my daughter-in-law, I still call my daughter-in-law Vicky. I love her. That's my ace boom boom, my granddaughter's mother. But my son's mother, his son's mother, she plays those games too. She'll say, you can't take them today, and you could take them and well, we all gotta go, and you gotta take. She plays those games, and then he'll say, okay, he'll want to be with him a little bit. Then he say, well, I'm ready to call my mom to go back. So that when they play those games back and forth, and my son gets the flux because he really be wanting to spend time with his son. The other thing is that he does not like, and that I don't like, is the little boy don't know me. The little boy doesn't know us. Every time, my son should never have to keep telling his son every time he comes around, say hi to your nana. That's your nana right there. Because he don't know, because that's how much he doesn't see us. He doesn't even know. He wouldn't know if I walked down the street past him, he wouldn't know who I was. He doesn't know Angel and the twins. He should know them. They're around the same age. And so Darius, I get what you're talking about with these women playing games, with my granddaughters. Please, they call me up, nana this, nana that. I go see them. If I wanted to get up right now and drive out south to go see my granddaughters, they mama ain't gonna say nothing. I could ring her doorbell. I don't even have to call. I could ring the doorbell. She'd be like, who is it? I'd be like, it's Nana. And she'll buzz me right up. Man, they be like, Mama, what you doing here? I just came to see my kids. I take them shopping. I do whatever. But can I do that with my grandson? I can't. That's why I said it's different when your son has children than when your daughter, because when your daughter has kids, you can go see them, whenever you can get them. You don't have to go through the same stresses. It's totally different. And my son gets stressed out because he can't even always get his son, because the baby mama plays those type of games. And that's it hurts the child. It hurts the child. As Jay say, why is it always the ones with the man's son that are always playing games, Miss Gina? Damn, yeah. And you know what? And the crazy intercept, I was never that person that ever did that. I never played games with any of my children, with their dads or anything. I never ever played those games, and never did. I'd be like, come and get these motherfuckers. Come and get them. I wanted to break. Come and get them right now. Cut me. Matter of fact, I'll bring them to you. Where you at? I'll bring them to you and I'll drop you off. That is how we did it. And so when my husband was trying to tell people she won't let me see him, this and that, man, my other kids' fathers and them was like, no, that's the one thing I could tell you about Gina. Gina don't play games with them kids. You want them kids come? No, he stopped because I stopped providing and stopped. Look, I can't do your job and man's too. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to them. Why is it that when I bring my kids to him, I got to bring them to him, I got to spend gas, I got to bring food, or I got to buy food, and I have to give them money just in case? I was doing this every time and then when it got to the point where I would ask him, can you just pay for the gas? Oh, I ain't got it. Well, can you just provide the food then? I ain't got no job. I can't do. How they gonna eat? So I just thought, I was just like, no, I can't. It was too much. I'm working. I was still doing my charity stuff, fundraising. I was still doing TV stuff, still going on auditions and everything. And then I'm still taking care of our kids. It was too much. I was like, look, if you want to see them, you're going to have to either see them at our house or you're going to have to come and get them. He didn't want to do that anymore. He was thinking I wanted to be back with him. Nigga, I'm done with you. I don't want to be back with you. I'm trying to make it easier for you because I'm not paying for them to come and see you anymore. I'm not doing none of that. You gonna have to do something. And like Darius says, it's the children that gets hurt, because my kids, they were the ones that was hurt behind. My son used to get up in the middle of the night. He would walk around in circles. He would walk to the door. He would be out the window. The next day he would be up till 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, hoping and praying that his father walked through the door. And the school would call me and they'd be like, Fearon's falling asleep in school. And I'm like, yeah, he was up all night. He didn't get any sleep. And it was really stressing him out. Like he was really going through stuff. Now, please, we don't even talk. That nigga name don't even come up. My sons don't even mention him. He did that. I didn't do that. The second thing I've never done is speak ill will of any of their fathers. I don't play those games. Now, like I said, he was not good to me, but that's me. One thing, I'm grown. That's who I picked. But I won't take away of how good he was to his children when he was with his children. You know, but he was not the person for me. And then he made the choice to leave his children. Now that's where you a fucked up motherfucker. That's just real on every level. That ain't me pouring salt on him. That's factual. That ain't me just trying to talk about. No, that's factual. You know, anytime you go, because you don't have to be with the mother to still have a relationship with your children. But some guys, they think that way. They think, to see them, I'm gonna have to see her. I'm gonna have to be involved with her. No, you don't. No, you don't. And now my kids, they damn near grown. The twins will be 16 November 3rd. Okay, 2 more years they grown. They out the door. They can do whatever it is they want to do. Okay. Farron and Ferran already plan on getting their own apartment. They're like, Mom, we gonna be needing you because we gonna need to get our own apartment. They already want to get their own little place. So do better. That's all I can say. Do better. They got to do better. And whoo, I don't think nobody that's on here doing the shit that they do is gonna ever get any better. Mm-mm. It won't. It won't. But me, I love me. I'm gonna keep being me, and ain't nothing or nobody gonna change that. And like I said, when I get down to the last three, I'm already down to the last three. When I get down to the last one, when Angel gets ready to leave out of that, that's when I'm a party. That's when, woo, honey, mama gonna get loose. Honey, y'all might see another titty twerk celebration. There may be another titty twerk celebration once Angel. I'm gonna be twerking while she on out the door. That's gonna be like, look, I'm gonna tell her that's gonna be this gonna be how the party gonna be every night. It won't, unfortunately. I know. Thank God for you. Thank you, Terry. Our people are stubborn and stuck in their ways. Yeah, but they got to learn. Let me tell you something about our people. They ain't stubborn, and they damn sure Darius ain't stuck in their ways. Because if they can change and act a certain way for the white man, if they can change and act a certain way when a white woman come through there, guess what? They can do that now for their own people. And I've seen, come on now, y'all seen it. You think the shit that you see on here that them motherfuckers doing that when they get to court, all the stuff, the craziness that you see. Remember when Fat Babe, y'all remember when that bitch was in front of the courthouse? How was she acting? Come on now. When she was in front of that courthouse and she was filming and everything, she was a totally different person. Calm, cool, and collected, straight to the point, all about that business. That's what she showed you. But when that bitch got home, she got loose and things was totally different. So, no, they ain't stubborn and stuck in their ways. Motherfuckers want to do what they want to do at any time and moment. That's what it is. And at that time and moment, if they don't want to fuck with you, they ain't going to fuck with you. They going to fuck over you. And that's what it is that they do. That's what they do. But if they want to change, they change for everybody. Look at how she changed for Sean Bradley. Okay, and she did videos and said she never fuck with that motherfucker. I don't remember how they was arguing like cats and dogs. Honey, it was Venus and Serena. Honey, that's how they was back and forth, tag teaming, playing tennis. And she said on it, I would if that motherfucker was the last person on earth, I wouldn't spit on him. I wouldn't, because she said I wish he was dead. And then now that's her best friend. She changed, right? Darius, you said she was stubborn and stuck in her. No, she wasn't stubborn and stuck in her way. She wanted something. Anytime a person wants something, they'll change. They'll change for you. We've seen how they all change up on here. They do what they want to do. And if they wanted to do the right thing, they would do it. But they don't want to. Oh yeah, when Big Papa come through, they get obedient. That part. That part. Hudson J said, here we go, Miss Gina. They ain't gonna like this kind of teaching. They never do. I forgot about that part, Darius says. Miss Gina, you remember the history completely. Look, one thing I don't do, I don't forget. I don't forget, and I damn sure don't forget nothing about a person that has done me wrong for no apparent reason. Okay? Like I said before, and I'll say it again, I may have not been the best sister in the world. I may have not been the best friend in the world. But I can't nobody never take away from me being a good mom. Because I've been a good mom. I'm still a good mom. I've always been that. Everything else is a learning. It's learning is and it's easy if you can learn. Look, listen, and learn. That's always been my motto over here at the Queendom. I told everybody, you want to know about the bitch next door? You want to know about that motherfucker that you with or gonna be with? You want to know about if this bitch is good, if this one's shady, if they look, listen, and learn. Just like y'all doing right now. Everybody right now on here, they looking at me on the screen, they listening to what I gotta say, and they learning from it. It's up to you. It's your choice on what it is that you learn. You got a whole bunch of dummies that's over there on that. They look, listening, and they learning a lot of bullshit. You got a bunch of other dummies that's over here. They look, listening, and learning to a lot of bullshit. But if we all got together and collabed and everybody tried to do some positive shit, man, come on now. Because it can be done. Miss Gina, you remember the history complete. Hudson J say facts. Yep. Somebody got to remember. You know, everybody can't forget. We supposed to be able to pass things on and pass it along to our younger generation, right? Ain't that that's what they say us old heads supposed to do? Us old heads supposed to learn. We supposed to be able to make a change, and we're supposed to be able to pass it along to our younger generation. Well, we can't do that if we doing this bullshit. We can't pass it along. We can't make it better if they don't see that, if we're doing this, because this shit don't go away, and all they gonna see is us arguing, dragging each other, and they're gonna think that's okay. And then what's gonna happen? That's what they're gonna do to the next generation. Just like how they changed now with I told you back in my day and everything, you didn't disrespect your elders. You didn't disrespect the OGs. You shut the fuck up. And when somebody told you back in the day, even if they wasn't your mama, they heard you disrespected, they said, shut the fuck up and go home. You didn't say, you ain't my mama. You don't tell me what to do. You shut the fuck up and you walked your ass on back home. You know what these little motherfuckers do now? They pull out a gun and they be ready to blow your brains out. It went from girls disrespecting their moms to beating their moms up to killing them. What happened when you was mad at your mom and you ran away for a couple of hours? What happened to that? These little bitches don't run away no more. You know what they do? They plot. They plot to kill. Same thing. They get together and they get mad because that little boy is liking that girl and not liking them. So now they plotting on how to get her and what to do with her. Things have changed. It is not how it used to be. We was talking about this at work today. None of this stuff was like this. Everything was respect. You knew what to say and not say. You knew what to do and not do. Derry said you couldn't even walk on nobody's grass. Like, come on now. Back in the day, I still tell mans, don't get out the neighbor's grass. Don't walk in their grass. They just cut it. They just did this and that. Now they'll walk in your grass, across your grass, on top of your grass, pour shit in the grass, and dare you to say something. That's what's so crazy. Dare you to say something. Won't be there for you for nothing. Won't have no respect for the elderly. No, we get somewhere. My son opens the doors for women. We beat them, whatever. We was going into the store, and I was coming out, and my son helped me put my stuff in the car, and there was an older lady, and and my son was like, would you like help? I'll help you. You want me to, put, and then she was putting her, so she's like, no, young man, I got it, thank you. And then she put the stuff in her car and everything, and my son went back and said, I'll take the cart back. And she came to me and she said, wow. She said, I was thrown off because you don't see young men doing that anymore. And I said to her, I'm raising kings. I told y'all, I'm raising kings. I'm not raising thugs. I'm not raising thugs. My children, my sons are going to be fathers, not baby daddies. They're going to be fathers. They're going to know. You know what touches my heart? When I look at my oldest son, and when he takes his daughters to their cheerleader practice, their dance practice, the other one goes to gymnastics. When he takes them to their gymnastics and he's filming and he's there with them, and when he calls them on the phone and stuff, and at the end of it, he say, I love you, and they love you. I say, damn, I taught him well. Because he's teaching them what I teach. After anytime my son leaves his children, anytime he hangs up from the phone with his children, he tells them he loves them. You tell me right now, how many of you, or how many have you seen on here tell their kids they love them every single second of the day? Every time they talk. Some of them don't even do that shit right now. Anytime I get off the phone with my kids, y'all hear me, whether I'm on live or not, I'm telling them I love you. If you ask any of my children, what is the last thing your mother said to you? They gonna say, she said she loved me. Come on now. We gotta crown them. We can't down them. That part, Darius. That part. That part. And it's not, and this is the reason why our children grow up to be like these women you see on here. They grow up to be devious, heartless, the way they are, because they had no love and no support, no encouragement, no caring. Only you say it. Look, I'm just talking real. I'm talking real. They can't tell me shit about they ain't know how, they ain't want to, because I didn't had all that. I've been through it, okay? But I knew I wanted to break the cycle. Do you want that for your children? No, I wanted something different. I knew I didn't want my girls being no baby mamas. I knew that I didn't want my girls having to spend all the rest of their years taking care of babies. I didn't get to travel the world like I wanted to travel. I couldn't because I had children. Cece just had a baby. She didn't been to Japan, China. She didn't been all over the world, to Paris, and she ain't even the flight attendant. My other daughter is a flight attendant and been everywhere and don't have no children. Those are the things that I wanted for them. I wanted them to be able to live their lives. I wanted them to have a life. We got to teach them that. We got to show them something different. Show your kids how to love themselves, and they're going to be stronger than you could ever think of. But you have to show them. As the parent, we don't show them that. These streets going to love them, and these streets ain't going to love them like how you want them to. And that is why they broken. That's why they do all the things that they do. Because they broken. Hi, Mary Pratt Joyce. How you doing, love? I'm just speaking from the heart. Just some real shit. You wondering why your daughter doing certain things. Pay attention. I told y'all before, I still do it with Angel and the twins. My kids leave up out of here. Did you not hear me tell Farron? I told Ron, I said, I went in your room again and the fans and shit was on. Wasn't going in there to turn off no fan. I'm looking. I'm paying attention to shit. I did that all the way from my oldest is 35 years old. My daughter is 34. She turned 34 9/11. Okay. I went from them on down to Angel. Honey, I'm looking for shit. I want to know. I want to see what they doing, what you bringing in my house. So when I go in there, I'm looking under the beds. I'm looking in the dressers. I'm looking all around. And I'm like, oh, the fan's still going. Let me just turn the fan off. I've always done that because this ain't their house. This my house. If the police come up in here and some fuck shit get found, who going to jail? I'm going to jail. Even though it's in their room and it's not in my room, I'm going to jail because this is my. So you're supposed to know what's going on in your castle. See, this is the thing that we should be teaching our children. Why ain't nobody super chatting for that? Okay, we don't get super chatted for that. We don't get ask our cash app for that. But go over on the other side where some fuck shit where somebody down in somebody got the nerve to talk about somebody ain't a good mama bitch and you ain't no better. They gonna get super chatted for that. They gonna get cashed out for that. Ain't nobody trying to help and support and encourage nobody. And everybody think things gonna change. Do y'all not remember me saying that God is not happy with how things are going in this world and he is destroying it? Everybody wondering and saying, why is this happening? Why? I'm telling you guys why it's happening. Because y'all ain't trying to fix shit. Everybody is trying to do things to do shit. Y'all playing with our food because you want the food to be bigger. You want the food to be greener instead of letting it grow naturally like how it's growing. Women are not satisfied with the bodies that they got. They're not satisfied with using, so they're injecting themselves with all kind of shit. They're changing how the lifespan. You should not be able to pick the color of your baby's eyes. You should not be able to pick whether you want a dark baby or a light baby or whatever. You should not be able to, because that shit ain't the way it's supposed to be. When you start messing with the natural form of how the world is supposed to be ran, with how the world, they're changing every fucking thing. And y'all think God gonna sit up here and just let y'all do his world the way y'all wanted to do it instead of how it go? I said this years ago. I said, pay attention, look, listen, and learn. It's flooding where it shouldn't be flooding. It's drying out where it shouldn't be drying out. Fires and stuff is burning where it shouldn't be burning. Okay. Women is dying by the dozens every time you turn around. Now you got this virus that they invented because they was trying to create some shit and now they can't stop it. They doing everything that they had no business doing, and y'all and everybody think that it's just gonna be okay. Street holes and potholes and shit is just opening up out of nowhere. I said it before, and I'll say it again. God is like, what did he do the first time? When they did not act right, he destroyed the world and made a new one. Y'all better wake up. They ain't ready for this kind of teaching. We still are going here doing things that we should not be doing, letting things ride that we didn't get. It didn't went as far as them. They took God out of school. They took prayer out of school, but you're gonna put homosexuality in school and you want to teach that? And mind you, I have no problem with it, but it's things that you just don't do because it's just not that it's not supposed to be formed that way. I'm not saying don't talk to your children about life. I'm not saying not explain to them. If they feel in a way, if your child come to you and say, Mommy, I just don't feel like I'm a girl. If your child come to you and say, Mommy, I don't feel like, or Daddy, I don't feel like I'm a boy. Have a conversation. Work with them and go through. They shouldn't be learning that shit from school. They shouldn't be learning that shit from school. Okay. I have nephews that are gay. Okay. All right. So, I mean, look, it's in they like it. I love it. All right. My niece. Okay. They like it. But talk to them. That ain't for somebody else. They shouldn't be learning that in school. Now the schools are dictating. You don't want my child to learn about God. My child can't say his prayer before he eat his lunch, but you want to teach him about if he's gay or not, if or my daughter if she's a lesbian or not. No, that's supposed to be for me. That's supposed to be for me to handle. This is why we got the issues with our children right now, because things that should come from the parent are coming from other people. And it ain't supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be like that. We on our way to having robots walking around the house. Come on, Darius. Come on. Do that make sense? Does that make sense? I told my friends these floods are the same from the Bible. Yep. They shouldn't even be thinking about that young. That's what I'm talking about. Mary Price said, you are so right. Terry Hughes said, I sent you an email. Thank you, babe. I will definitely check it as soon as I get off here. I'm about to get off here now and it's 11 o'clock and get ready for work. Get ready for work tomorrow. I'm going to have me probably a little bit more wine, go get my clothes and stuff together and everything. And don't worry, I'm doing a video in the morning. I'll be right back in the morning. Yep, right from the Bible, Mary. Right from the Bible. And Terry, that's why they get mad at me, because I get on here and I speak the truth and I speak real. And I talk. That's why I said this. My channel is about life. I want to teach. I told you, I used to have young kids would come up in here and I would be like, baby, how old is you? And they would be my kids' age and some of their friends. They would tell my kids, oh, I was listening to your mother. I was on there listening to your mom, because they need to hear this. They're not hearing it from home. Nobody's teaching them what needs to be taught. They took sex education out of class. You know what happened when they took sex education out of class? The sexual rate, the pregnancy rate, all of that went up. STDs in the schools, everything went up. You know why? Because these kids don't know what the fuck they doing. They imitating what's on TV. They don't know what they doing. So that's why. Alexa already the baby robot to train you for the full robot. Crazy. Yep. Oh, Darius, say it again. Alexa already the baby robot to train you for the full robot. You better come on and say all that. I ain't got that in my house. And then they don't know that it's all accessed in with the government. FBI. Did y'all hear when the guy said, Alexa, do you work for the FBI? And she ain't say nothing. And he said, Alexa, is the FBI listening in on us right now? And she didn't say anything. But when he asked all other kind of questions, she talked. I don't have that shit in my house. I don't get that. I don't want it. Same way they trying to get these chips that now, see, they go through your job and tell you should get these chips implanted. Now you see they already weaning us out of paper money and coin money. Now they want you to use your card. Every place I go, it says, we accept your cash, but we prefer if you have your card. Just like Darius say, Alexis is teaching you to training you for the real robot. They got these cards and these other things like your phone, Apple Pay, and all that shit, so you can go and just tap it and do it, because that ain't doing nothing but training you for that chip they want to put in your body. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. And they telling us these movies is just a preview of what's going to happen. Y'all notice when the outbreak and shit came, when they talked about the COVID, what happened? Every other day, it was another movie or something coming on about an outbreak from something. They been knew this. They took excerpts from the shit that happened already in these movies, because they've been had that shit on ice. They've been had that COVID on ice. They was just waiting for the right time to spread it. And when they spread it, it got out of hand because they didn't think it was going to go like wildfire. Have y'all seen the video where it showed the guy coughing in the elevator, somebody else wiping all this up? Like, people, they wanted it to spread. And they knew this. Now you can't stop it. Now you can't stop it. Now they doing all other kind of stuff, and it's mutating into other things. I'm telling you, we're gonna be doing just like on the movies too. Everybody gonna be. You better get locked and loaded. That's all I got to say. You better get locked and loaded, because when things start shutting down, let me tell you something ain't more crazy than a person that's hungry. A person that is, y'all seen how it is on The Walking Dead? Y'all seen how groups start getting with groups, and The Walking Dead, they wind up, they had to do everything together and be there for everything because they had to fight against all these other groups. And the main thing was because everybody thought they was going to starve. See, when people start thinking that they going to starve, they start tearing down and tearing into everything. They start snatching up and doing everything. It's called social engineering. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing, Darius. That's exactly what that's why I tell everybody, y'all better get it together. Y'all better get it together. Better make a change now, because it's about to get worse before it get that. They got the jobs now. What did they just say? Biden just said he made it mandatory that if an employer has more than 100 employees, they all got to get vaccinated. What are they doing? Just like you said, social engineering. They putting it on the employers now to go and put whatever it is that they want to put in your body. And that's why you got people quitting all over the place. Everywhere you go, what do you see? A fucking help wanted sign. Do you know how? I had a job call me today. I haven't even answered it. Every day I got 3, 4, 5 jobs contacting me. Miss Gina, we need you over here. Man, we want to hire you today. We want you over here. And I'm just ready to work for myself. I didn't make so much money for other people. I'm ready to just make money for myself and do my own thing. But this is what they doing. Mary Pratt Joyce said, girl, I'm moving in with 59 folks. Put our money together. Come on now. Come on now. You better do. I told my son, and I told my daughter-in-law a long time, I kept telling him we should buy a 3, 4, 6 flat building and all of us move in together. Now, you know what I want? I want some land. Honey, y'all better do a Deanna. Y'all better do a Deanna. Shout out to my girl Deanna. You better do a Deanna and go get you some land somewhere and go get you a moving house and put on top of it. So my kids was laughing at me when I told them I'm getting me a tiny house. But Boss Lady, where's Boss Lady at? Boss Lady, New Jersey, she says, I'm right with you. Honey, I'm getting me a tiny house. I want me a piece of land. I want to grow my own food, vegetables and stuff. That land, come on now, Darius, you better tell them, well, what we going through right now, that land is important to have. It's important. People are not doing the right things. They ain't doing the right things. Now he wants to monitor your bank accounts if you got more than 600 in it. Come on. You know why that is? Because what do they always say? Go with the money. See, I was taught a long time ago, old school. Right now, my grandmother and them used to tell us, don't never keep more than $100 in the account. Never keep more than $100 in your account. My kids knew already. They would come and I would have money all up under my mattress. I would have money in clothes. I did just like the old seniors, how they did back in the day. I would have money in old coats and pants. One day I had a pair of pants, jeans that I wanted. I lost weight. and I wind up putting them jeans on. It was way after some years later, we wind up moving into another apartment and I lost weight and I was able to get in them jeans. When I got in them jeans, I must have pulled at least $100 out of the pockets. Money was I said, oh my God, what the fuck? It's because I couldn't wear the pants anymore, but I kept them. But that's what they used to do. That's what our elders used to do back in the day. They didn't trust banks. They didn't trust banks. So they hid it in pillows. They hid it in couches. I was just watching pull it up on YouTube. I was watching on YouTube just the other day, and they talked about this guy who bought this property. And they were saying you never find out what happened with his house. And he wind up, he decided to remodel, him and his wife decided to remodel the house. And they bust open the walls. And every time they bust up, they would find little lunch box, 10 metal tin can lunch boxes. And it was full of money. He kept pulling it out more and more, and they said, and the money was wrapped in saran wrap, and it was put in there, and it was money that was hid all over the house. When they wind up doing it, they were saying that the first time, because he had to trade the money in, it was so old that the first time was like 25, 30,000. Next group of money stack up, he found it came to like 65,000 the next part of the house. So he decided to just go in every wall and everything, and whoever it was that lived there, they had money, because that's what they did back in the day. They didn't go to no banks or nothing. They sold it in a couch. They put it in couches. They put it in the walls. They put it everywhere that they could find, and because the bank's been monitoring people's money. That's how they got information. That's how they got. And then if they got mad at you, or whoever got mad at you about whatever, they send the IRS about after you, because they want to know how you made all these deposits and different stuff. So I learned a long time ago. Oh no, I only put a certain amount of money in the bank. You ain't getting all my money. I'd rather keep it here at home. I was mad the other day. I had money here and I wound up taking it with me, and Angel needed money for something and I wasn't here. She was like, Mom, you took that money out of the off my dresser, out of the cup. And I was like, yeah. And I was so freaking mad because I've never done that. I always make sure I leave cash in the house for my children. Always. And I wind up, what happened was, my guy that cuts my grass, he came and I wind up giving the $30 to him. But I always try to make sure I leave at least between $20 and $50 here at the house, to where one of them can get it, or at least I usually leave my bank card or something with But what happens when you can't use your bank card? You understand what I'm saying? When you can't go to the bank and you can't use it, what happens then? So, man, Mary said, Darius said that land is important. Mary said, no joke, I really want a motor coach's hands down. Girl, look, I'm with you. You can go drive all over the honey. You can just live the life. That's what I want to sell everything. Look, I told them the one thing I ain't get rid, because y'all know I love my movies. I'm taking my VHS, my VCR, and all my VHS tapes, and my clothes and my shoes. Everything else, honey, they can have. My kids can have. They can do whatever it is that they want to do with it. But I'm out of here. See, that's why I naturally keep a little something in a Crown Royal bag, like my granddad. Yep. Yeah. And that's why you get a lot of folks that didn't, trust banks and stuff like that. They didn't keep their money in no bank. They kept their money around their house, around their homes. That's where they did it. So I'm not surprised, Darius, that they want to monitor your account if it's more than $600 in it. But you know what that's going to have? A whole lot of people taking their money out. A whole lot of people, is because they ain't gonna be letting it happen, or banking overseas like they do now, where they don't have to deal with that stuff. I remember my daughter. I never said, she used to always say, "I'm going to Canada." She would always say, "I'm going to Canada." hell, I might be going to Canada with you. Cause out there they ain't gotta pay. They medical is paid for no matter what you do or where you they take care of their people in Canada. It's here. Too greedy. Too greedy. So they don't it's a mess. We got to get it together real soon because honey, we drowning. We drowning, we burning, we destroying ourselves, not just our world. We're destroying ourselves, and God ain't happy. I said this before, and I'll say it again. God is not happy, and He will obliterate this world and rebuild a new one. I told you guys before, people were coming to me and they were saying to me, Gina, I had these dreams, and Gina, da 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 da. And I was telling them, that's God preparing you. God is preparing the leaders because the leaders is where He's going to send to a safe place. And all these fools and all these idiots, they getting destroyed because He getting rid of them. Because they doing fuck shit and they tired of the fuck shit. So all of them gonna get destroyed. But He's preparing His leaders so that the right people that follows them, they're gonna know what to do and the right thing to do. Come on now, Darius. You said prophecy is in fact in faces, but we so distracted with BS. That part. And you know, and the devil want us to be distracted. How does he distract you with that? That's what he do. I remember, do y'all watch the Twilight Zone? And it comes on if you watch, if you got the Fire Stick or whatever. I'm gonna tell y'all about this episode. I can't think of the name of it, but I'm pretty sure you can Google it. It was, I think it's The Angel and the Devil or something like that was the episode of the Twilight Zone. And the guy, when he died, he thought he went to heaven. Everything up there, it was white, it was bright. They was giving him wine. They was letting him gamble. He was doing everything. He thought he had went to heaven. And let me make sure I put my, and so the guy that was the host had said to him, no, this is the other place. And he was like, and he didn't know till the end of the night, because all night he was enjoying himself. Everybody was so nice. And he thought he had been, honey, he thought he had hit the jackpot. And when he got to talking to the host, the guy had to tell, he said, man, I died and went to heaven. I made it to heaven. And the guy had his drink in his hand and he said, no, this is the other place. So, like you said, they distract you. So he was so distracted by the ladies, the drinking, the dancing, which is what's going on right now, that he thought he was died and went to heaven, and really he was in hell. Really, he was in hell. And he didn't even realize that. So it's a lot of people that's falling for the okie doke. They've been falling for it. They've been falling for it instead of getting themselves together and doing what they needed to do. Let's see a moment. I want to make sure I got the right email down for you guys. And then so I just want to put my business number and everything in here. So you all have it. Those of you that would like to become a sponsor for the Make-A-Wish, that means that all I would do is email you the persons once we pull them. I'll email you who one of the Make-A-Wish contestants are, and then you'll go and get whatever it is, and you would send it to them as being a sponsor for one of them. I like to do everything directly and easy, so ain't nobody could say it was no game, it was no shadiness and different stuff like that involved in it. So if you would like to become a sponsor of one of the Make-A-Wish, let me know in the email or the text message, or if you just somebody that wants to be placed in the Make-A-Wish box, All you have to do is give me your name, phone number, email, and wish. That's it. It must be a need, not a want. That's all it is. And we're gonna try to take care of a few people. The 50/50 raffle. The 50/50 raffle is strictly to help the homeless. So what it is half of the pot from the tickets would go to the homeless to help them, and then the other half will go to the winner. So if, let's just say, the 50/50 raffle makes $100, 50 goes to the homeless, 50 goes to the winner. If they make 500, 250 goes to the homeless, 250 goes to the winner. If we do 1,000, 500 goes to the homeless, 500 goes to the winner. So that's the 50/50 raffle. So if you guys would like to be that, I'll send you the link. I have not hooked that up yet. You'll get your numbers, the numbers and everything for the raffle, and all that stuff is going to come on there. I love how my job did it. They did it now. So I love that way. And then you would have to send me a copy of the winning numbers, and then a copy of what else was it that they did? It was a copy of the winning numbers. Oh, the email, the actual email that they sent, that you had to send to us. So that's how you do it. And then we pick the winners. They pick the winners on there. So I will get that information to you guys for that. So just, let me know. I'm gonna be promoting this, like I said, all week. The Make-A-Wish, this goes on through Christmas. Okay. This goes on through Christmas. The 50/50 raffle will be, I'm not gonna say every Friday, maybe every other Friday, but it's going to be starting this Friday. So get your coins together so you can buy your tickets and all of that. And then I'll be posting and sharing that information with you guys. So other than that, let me get out of here. It is 11:37 where I am at. I got to get my butt ready for bed. And I will, if you sent me an email, I will definitely check the email as soon as I get off of here. Other than that, I love you guys. This was a great chit chat. And ta-ta for now. I'll see you guys in the morning.